Hey there, it's Divya Mishra here, the Funnel Marketing Coach with episode number 28 of Funnel Marketing Live. Today we're talking about how attention deficit can actually lead to you getting more and better results in your marketing. And actually a really quick hack, a really quick, easy way of you getting better results, more attention, and effectively that all leads to more sales. Now look, I'm just going to switch to my pad to make sure that this is broadcasting properly because brand new technology. And I always like to make sure it's working properly. And plus, I've got a little special thing for you attending here on this live stream that I want to share with you. I'm going to put in the comments below. So, if you bear with me one moment, I'm going to just post that on the comment. So you've got that link straight away, so you can go there right now, right away. Here we go. There is the link. So look, that's a brand new training that I've just put together. This training is about how you can create a lead magnet highly attractive to your irresistible, in fact, to your ideal client, and do so in about 30 minutes or less and attract your perfect clients. Because look, the very first stage of attracting and making sales is attracting that perfect client. If you don't go to the right market, if you don't attract the right client, you're not going to make sales. Right? So the very first stage is creating something that's highly attractive to that particular marketplace, to the people who you really want as your clients, as your customers, as the people you are serving. And look, so I decided, you know what? How can we put together something that is going to be really quick, really easy, really simple for you to go out there and create that ideal lead magnet that's totally irresistible to your marketplace and attracts your perfect client? And we've done that. And if you look, if you just click on that link below, in the comments, you'll be sent to Facebook chat and I'll send you the training in there. It's spread over a couple of days, but basically it's 30 minutes, bish, bash, bosh, we get it done and you get your lead magnet completed in that time. Because I know what time's like, time can pass and time can flow and we're like, we get caught up in doing other stuff. But look, this is highly important. So I put it together and I've seen that this is going to, we talk about the different types of lead magnets. Anyway, just click on the link. You'll find out. You can unsubscribe if you don't want it. It's delivered in Facebook Messenger because I'm testing something brand new, which is called Facebook Messenger bots, which is basically communicating with people inside of Facebook Messenger instead of just on Facebook. And I tell you what, the results are looking awesome so far, and I'm looking forward to getting some more results and showing people exactly how to do that. Now look, today's episode is all about how to maximize the results from your funnel. Look, I'm just going to log in on my computer and make sure I see all the comments that come in, just in, sometimes I miss them somehow. So a little funnel marketing hack that can boost your engagement and boost your sales. Because at the end of the day, right now, in this economy, in the world we live in now, in the marketing that we have now, attention is everything. In your marketing, attention is everything. I mean, that is what marketing is getting people's attention to the point where they know, like, and trust you, and therefore they are ready to buy from you before you have something to offer. And it's one of these things that you've got to really work on getting that attention. So how do you do that? Well, we're all told that email marketing and following up with email is the way to do that, and it is one of the best ways out there to do that. People talk about social media marketing and all different kinds of marketing, messenger bots now. But I really want to home in on one little hack that you can use today, right now, right away, that you can go and implement and change your marketing results, get better results. It's one of the things that I see as an incremental gain in your marketing. Something that I refreshed myself on earlier today, remembered that actually I used to do in the past, and it's time to do it again. And it's one of those hacks that actually is really simple, really easy, but something that most people don't do, something that most people don't use, and something that is so simple that it's almost like, why didn't I think of that before? And it makes your life way easier, because in this world of attention deficit, where there's things going on all over the place, you are competing for attention. You're competing for the attention of the television, of the kids, the spouse, the football game that's on, you're playing badminton, you've got the phone ringing, you've got someone knocking at the door, you've got other things you want to do, you've got social media, you've got people ringing you, people texting you, WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all these kind of things going on. And ultimately, you're competing for that attention. And email marketing is one of the most effective ways in which you can grow your business. You can grow your sales, grow the number of people that you've got buying your products and services, but we miss a trick. And I know I did this. In fact, I haven't been doing this recently myself. This one thing I haven't been doing. Somebody reminded me earlier today that actually I should be doing this because it's a nice, simple, easy, relatively quick way of growing the amount of engagement I've got and therefore the amount of sales. And here's where the conversation started. As I kind of realized that, hey, the number of people on my list opening is okay. I'd like it to be higher because I know when people open my emails, they read them. And when they read them, they click on links. And when they click on links, they buy. So the very first thing you got to get people to do is open emails, because if they're not opening the emails, well, how are they going to click and how are they going to buy? They're not going to read your emails, they're not going to consume it, they're not going to build that relationship, and they're not going to buy from you. And that's the very first stage that we've got to accomplish. This getting people to actually open your emails once they're on your list. And so earlier today, I was having this conversation and I thought, how do I build this relationship? And the relationship is built out of people opening your emails at the very first instant. It doesn't matter how great your email is. It doesn't matter how amazing your email is. It could be the best email ever in the history of emails. But if nobody opens it, or very few people open it, they're not getting the value. So the very first step is to get them to open it. And how do we do that? Subject lines. And I know, look, I'm telling you this because I had this conversation earlier today. And what happened is I realized that I haven't been doing this. I haven't been doing this. And I know what it's like, that we get sucked into doing things and doing other things and come up with the next idea. And look, in funnels are a fantastic, really efficient way of selling to people. But here's the problem with funnels. Here's the big issue with funnels. Is we always think that the funnels need to be complicated. We need to make them more complicated. We need to do more things to make more sales out of the funnels that we've got. And actually, I'm really here to show you that you don't have to do new funnels all the time. You can use the ones that you've got, tweak them, improve them, make them better, make them do, go down that route of making them better, getting more engagement, doing more things as a result of them emails, them marketing assets you've already got. Because look, if you've written an email series, that's an asset. A bit like in property, buying a property is an asset. In marketing, writing an email is an asset. Creating a sales letter is an asset. Creating a webinar is an asset. All these things are assets, but often we don't utilize them. So look, this is a really quick, easy way that you can boost your opens and therefore the number of people who see what you have to offer and therefore the number of sales. But I want to just give you a big caveat before you go and do this. I will almost guarantee you, that there will be some people who are unsubscribed. And that is okay. In fact, that is friggin' awesome. And I tell you the reason why. Because when people unsubscribe from your list, they're saying, I'm not interested in what you have to say anymore. Either I've gone down the route and I'm successful at what I do and what the solution that you have is no longer relevant to me, or I'm not willing to spend any money with you to go down this route and learn this thing from you, or the thing that I'm learning, the thing that you have to offer to learn is just not relevant to me anymore. And that's okay. That's okay. Because if they're not there to take some action, there's no point in them being there. Look, I have zero interest in knitting. So if someone put me on a knitting list, I would unsubscribe straight away because I have no interest in it whatsoever. And that's good, because if I have no interest, I'm not going to value it and therefore I'm not going to buy it. But what we're doing here, this little tip I want to give you is really important because it can boost the amount of opens, boost the amount of engagement, boost the amount of clicks, and therefore boost the amount of sales. And I'm just about to do this with my list because I haven't done this in a long time. And I got reminded today, actually, the basics of the things that make, these things are the things that really enable you to grow quicker, better, easier than ever before. So look, here it is. It's really simple. What you do is you get you get the emails you've already got, and not all email software can do this, by the way. If you're using something like Infusionsoft or ActiveCampaign, them kind of software, you can do this. But if you are using, I wouldn't want to name any email clients, email softwares out there, because I don't know which ones do and don't do this, but most of the good ones do this, and I reckon if you're on Infusionsoft, awesome. That's the one I use. But Active Campaign is another one that I recommend to people who are kind of got a smaller list, don't make as much sales. Or ConvertKit is another one, which is awesome as well. There's tons of them out there. I don't really have any bias to any particular one. But look, here's what you do. You take the people. I mean, typically, if I look at my email list, somewhere around 10 to 15% will open my email. So if we take over here is the 10 to 15%. But what about all these people? Right? There's 10 to 15% that open. And so every 100 people I've got on my list, 10 or 15 of them will open any given email. So what am I doing with the rest of these people? We're talking about over here. All the rest of these people who haven't opened my email. Well, really simple. Take the same set of emails, change the subject line, and resend them a week or 2 weeks later. The exact same emails. Because what you'll find is some of them just won't open them. They just get busy. Life gets in the way. And this is a great, really easy, quick, simple way for you to just get back into their inbox. Because we are fighting for attention. I mean, look how many emails we get nowadays. I get hundreds of emails a day. And you've got to get their attention. Now, just because the first time they didn't open, maybe you sent 3 emails, they didn't open, they didn't click, they didn't take some action. Well, the next time you email them, particularly the people who haven't opened, they might then pay attention. They might not be busy at that point and go, oh, that's interesting. Or the subject line, if you change it, they might be like, oh, this new subject line is a lot more interesting to me than the previous subject line. And therefore, you grab their attention in a different way. The email might be exactly the same. But just changing that subject line increases your opens. And look, you got in marketing, we got to look at all the stats. We got to look at the opens. We got to look at the number of people who click. We got to look at the number of people who watch a certain amount of our videos or VSLs or webinars. We got to look at the number of people who go to the cart page and therefore don't buy, and then the number of people who do buy, number of people who upsell as a result. But it all starts with one really simple, easy way of increasing engagement. That's change your subject lines. Set the same set of emails, change your subject lines, and send the same set of emails out again. And you will find that you'll get an increased number of people who engage with you. And that's what it's about. It's engagement. Engagement, at some point, will lead to sales. So look, get your emails, change the subject line, literally one simple thing, spend 20 minutes, half an hour changing the subject line and send them same set of emails out again. And I almost guarantee you'll get people who, if you send it to people who haven't opened before, you'll get them to open, and then that'll lead down the line to them clicking and engaging with you. Now look, does that mean you make sales straight away? I don't know your sales funnel. I don't know your emails. I don't know your sales letters or webinars or videos. I don't know how good all that stuff that you have is, how good all that stuff is, but ultimately, it will lead to more engagement. And engagement is the very first step you've got to get. You've got to get to boost your sales. You've got to get engagement before you get sales. People are not going to buy unless they engage. And look, here's the other thing is, some people haven't opened because you haven't enticed them with that subject line. But some of them, they're going to be like, they are prime this minute, right now, as we speak, ready to buy from you. But you just haven't given them the hook to go, hey, open this email. And they haven't opened it. They haven't opened it yet. And they're ready to buy right now and pay you money into your bank account. And it's really simple. That's as simple as it gets. So change the subject line, use the same set of emails, and go out there and make some more engagement and sales or whatever that email does. You know, engagement always leads to sales. Whether you're selling to them in an email, taking them to your Facebook group, getting them onto a webinar, whatever it is. Engagement leads to sales. Now look, talking about engagement, I've created a brand new training on how to create your irresistible lead magnet in 30 minutes or less to attract your ideal client. And look, your ideal client is what it's all about. You've got to create your lead magnet based on your ideal client. You've got to attract them by saying, hey, I've got this hook over here, this really interesting hook, this thing that I have to offer, this value I have to offer, this information, this thing that you may not know about that I want to offer you for free. So that you come onto my database. In exchange for your name and email address, come onto my database, or it might be free and you don't ask for the name and email address. That's okay too, because it's still providing value out there to your audience. And, you know, we often get caught up in it's got to be the perfect lead magnet. It's got to, and how do you create that? How do you create that? How do you create the perfect lead magnet for your audience? And how do you do that quickly? Now, over the years, I've created hundreds of well, probably not hundreds. Yeah, probably hundreds of lead magnets over the years, but I just decided, you know what, I want to help you to create that really, really fast, because I know what it's like. You start writing a lead magnet, or you start creating a video as a lead magnet or a webinar, and like you get caught up in doing something else over here in your business or over here. But the number one thing that's going to attract your clients, the thing that's going to get you going down that conversation with them, that's going to increase your long-term sales, that's going to get you more clients, is attracting them. If you can't do that first bit of attracting them, how are you going to sell to them? So I put a program together, really short program, a 30-minute program, totally free. Just click the link below in the chat box and it'll take you to that training. It's completely free. It's delivered in Facebook Messenger, and I'm doing this for a reason, because I want to test a brand new bit. Well, it's not totally brand new, but a relatively brand new bit of technology that I want to test out to see how it works, and therefore come up with a solution so that I can help my clients and customers to implement this new solution in their business. And so that's why the link is below. That's why it's delivered in Facebook Messenger. So click that link, go and get the training. It's completely free. You can just type stop if you're like, I don't want any more of this. You can just type stop. Just click that link and you can get it. And it's delivered over a couple of days, and it's all video format, and it's really cool. And yeah, I want you to see the cool things that I've done. But also, I want you to go and take that and within 30 minutes, create your lead magnet. Because with more lead magnets, you attract more people, and you get more attention, and you get more engagement, and you get more sales, and you grow your list. And you know what? That's what you're in business for. So let's go out there and do that. And so I've created this training completely free of charge. Just click the link below and you can get in on that training right away for free. Like there's no charge because it's free. and yeah, so you just get that delivered to Facebook Messenger right away. So look, hey, this is Divya Mystery, the Funnel Marketing Coach, signing off on episode number 28 of Funnel Marketing Live. I haven't seen any comments or questions, so I'm going to sign off, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on episode number 29, hopefully later this week, because I'm going to my cousin's wedding, and which is going to be really cool, but that also means I'm not available. So hey, this is Divya Mystery signing off Funnel Marketing Live. Go and take that little bank of knowledge, that funnel hacking, that marketing funnel hack that I just gave you of taking the email campaign you already got, change the subject lines, send it to people who didn't engage, didn't open in the first place, and go and see the results you get. Because I guarantee you there will be people on there who are ready to buy right now, to engage with you right now, who weren't the very first time. You increase your opens, increase your engagement, and increase your sales. And that's why we're in business today, to get sales. So look, I'm going to see you on the very next episode of Funnel Marketing Live. Have an amazing evening. I'll see you on the next episode.